Oh, hi there, and welcome back to Undella Town. Today we are going to be heading south to Route 14. I apologize in advance. I'm not feeling well at all today. I'm really sick. I have a really bad sore throat, so if I'm coughing up a storm, or I don't know, I don't have a cough, but my throat's really sore, so if it sounds off, that's why. And this is also the third time I have to record this route, because the first time I screwed up really badly and recorded it without ever actually plugging my 3DS's video cable in. So I recorded the next 3 parts with no video, and I just screwed up so badly. And then I had to go somewhere, so I couldn't be home to re-record it. So I'm sorry. That's why there was delays, and it's been a rough couple days. Anyways, immediately on to Route 14 battle. I absolutely hate filming if I feel that my voice is even remotely affected whatsoever by me not feeling well, but I really want to get a video uploaded, which is why I'm forcing myself to film, so... But yeah, I'm sorry. Anyways, another battle, and remember, like the lady above, this is a gentleman. And these wealthier people give a lot of reward money. So these are battles where fighting with an amulet coin hold item is a great idea. There are 3 new Pokemon you can obtain on this route, and they're all actually pretty solid Pokemon. The first of them is Swellow. It's a normal flying type that evolves into the dragon flying type Altaria. And this Pokemon's actually, it's a cute and fluffy cloud, blue thing floating in a cloud, so it actually is probably one of the weaker dragon type Pokemon, but that doesn't necessarily make it bad. It's a pretty good Pokemon, and anything that can use a Dragon Dance strategy is pretty solid in my eyes. So if you like it, definitely consider it. It's not bad, it's just that it is not the strongest of Dragon types. And then there's also the Fighting type Mindfu, which evolves into Mienshao. And though it gets outclassed by some of the stronger things like Lucario, again, that doesn't make it bad. It's still a pretty solid Pokemon. I think it's better than it was in Black and White just in terms of how you obtain in the game. So again, if you like it, I'd say definitely consider it. It's not a bad Pokemon. It can do you well. And the last of the wild Pokemon on this route, in my opinion, this is the best option here. It is Absol, a pure dark type. I used it in my Pokemon Emerald Walker, and I could speak from experience that this thing hits really, really hard. Really solid offensive stats. It's a Pokemon, its biggest downside is its defenses are not the greatest, but it's definitely able to take some hits if need be, and it's just a really all-around good Pokemon. I really like Absol. I really like its theme, its concept design. I think it's a really cool looking Pokemon, and if you're looking for a dark type Pokemon, it's definitely something worth considering. There are some waterfalls on this route. You can't scale them until you have the HM for waterfall, but that's not really a problem because you can still go up and check what's up there, and then we can fight a triple battle. And let's see, I need to swap things up a little bit. Heading down this way, we can reach a cliff over this way. And if you climb up, we could head into the tall grass, and I need a repel. No, not a sunstone. Whoops. That would have been weird. And then we can head over here, and you can grab a max potion. Excuse me, I'm thinking of repels. And then we could fight this guy who's a fisherman. What? A fisherman who actually uses Pokemon that are useful instead of Magikarp and Basculin? The world is coming to an end, I tell you. If you surf up, you can actually come to another waterfall that you can't scale at this point in the game, but we can head over here and fight this guy. The first time I filmed this route, when I screwed up, I had a really funny laugh out of an event that happened with the Delcatty back earlier in the route. I was using Skarmory, and I have a Rocky helmet on it, and the Delcatty kept using a double slap, I think? Double slap? So every time it hit, it would end up doing more damage to itself than it was doing to me, and it basically knocked itself out while it singed me to sleep or something. It was hilarious. I wish I still had my first recording of this. Why did I screw up? Oh well. The Rocky Helmet's actually a really good hold item for like tankier Pokemon. I really like it. Anyways, that does wrap up this route. If you want to go further south, well, you're going to be stopped by a random line of weird dancing, disappearing people with orange shirts and all look alike. I don't really get it, but okay. And that will lead to Black City or the White Forest, depending on what version of the game you're playing. But other than that, that does wrap up Route 14. Next up, we could head north of Undella Town, and I will do that next time. Thank you, and good night.